Hello there, this is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Most women don't want a man better looking than them. Most women. You know what, I was going to talk about something else today, but I got to address this because I've seen some comments about this. I even specifically recall some content creators talking about this. And they were saying that, you know, women want a man better looking than them. Bammers, please. Damn. You know what? Seriously, there's a lot of dudes just putting out some information that's going to just fuck up some heads. And I question what they know about women. Because, you know, even though there are exceptions, there are exceptions where you'll see a woman with a better looking man. There are exceptions, of course, but the exceptions really prove the rule because you don't see it every day. And those exceptions usually, if it's an older woman, like some cougar or something, and she with some young pretty boy, he's a trophy to her. Or you see a dude, he look real good, but the woman, you know, facially she look all right. But if you take a look at her body, oh, she's a butterface, so she got to kill her body. So at least, you know what, you might be like, why are you with her? Then you look down, it's like, oh, okay. You know, she got a fat old ass or something. She pussy whipped the motherfucker. And those are rare occasions. Or, you know, I actually know of some situations where the dudes were on some model level stuff and they got with some average women. But then end up marrying some prettier women than they were. See, I'm going to tell you something now. Some guys saying that, it's like, what planet you on? What are you talking about? But you know what? I think it's because a lot of guys, they look at women going crazy over celebrities. But see, that's a fantasy, though. That's a fantasy. And women will look at a guy and say he's handsome, but they don't mean he'll fuck him. There's the thing. There's a difference between looking a certain way and sex appeal. And I've always said that. Like those smash or pass videos, and they should be studied because that'll tell you the game right there. You know, the women would look at a guy and say he looked good. They even say his fit was good, his drip good, whatever term you want to use, and still say pass. And then look at some dudes, you be wondering why she messing with him. She be like smash, 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 you know? But it's the difference. See, it's the difference between looks and sex appeal. But then really, it's not even that. It's even deeper than that. See, women always want to be the better looking of a couple for one simple reason. One simple reason. They vain. Women want to be the center of attention. Shoot, Malcolm X said that in the autobiography of Malcolm X. And you know what? Before he joined the Nation of Islam, he was hanging out with prostitutes, pimps, everything. He was really in the game. And that's a very simple observation. I talk about that in Nice Guys and Players. I said women are vain. They want to be the center of attention. They want to be the pretty one in a relationship, and they should because they women. That's just their nature. Now, even in the cases where the man might look good, those rare occasions, it's still because of their vanity. Because then it says, well, you know what? I'm an ugly woman. And, you know, I can still get this good looking guy. And usually he weak-minded or something if he going for all of that bullshit. You know, or seriously pussy whipped. Like it's something. He's getting something out of the deal. But for the most part, the woman, she's going to be the better looking. Indeed, let's put it in another way, because some guys will say, I saw a comment say, yeah, fives will want these men who are hot and everything. Why the fuck you worried about what a 5 want anyway? Let's talk about what the beautiful women want. Let's just be honest on here. Everybody want the beautiful women, the fine women, the pretty women. Let's just be real with it. Who do they go for? Ask yourself. If a woman's a dime, or very attractive, I say top tier attractive, is it easy for her to find somebody who's more attractive than her? Think about that. Think about that real. Let's be real. 99% of the male population is average looking. You got more beauty. You're going to have, just by nature, just by feminine nature, is going to be more beautiful women. Because the very aspect, the very nature of the female is to be beautiful. is to be beautiful, just to look good. That's the very nature of it. You know? That's their very nature. Because they're not doing stuff, if they're going in their feminine, they're not doing stuff to stress themselves out or working hard or anything like that. That's the nature of feminine energy, to be passive. Beauty is passive. So when there's going to be more physically attractive women than men anyway. Just on a pragmatic case, women can't always go for that better looking man. And if they beautiful, think about it. And look, and forget what you see on like some social media, some of what they saying. What do you see in the streets? How often in the streets you honestly see a couple together and the man is superior to her? In fact, as a man, how you going to be looking at another man and say he look better than a woman any damn way? That's some suspect shit to me. I'm just going to be real. I don't give a fuck who get pissed. Dumb me down. I don't give a fuck. Let's just be real. Why you paying more attention to the woman, to the man than the woman any damn way? Seriously. But that's something I've always known, though. Women, see, here's the thing with women. Okay, say a woman is a dime, a legitimate dime, 10, like people, consensus dime. How is she going to find another male who's a dime easily? Oh, no, she got to dip down. She got to dip down. Now, is she going to dip down to a 2? Hell no. In general, I would say a man, he needs to be within 2 points of a woman. But basically, he just need to be presentable and really just be masculine. Because when you get real feminine women, real beautiful women, shoot, they don't want some like pretty motherfucker. They want somebody who can lay out a body if necessary. They want some protection and shit. Or they want somebody gonna fuck the shit out of them. Not somebody who necessarily look good. Shoot, I've known some women and got with some guys that look good. They always say the same thing. He in the mirror more than me. In fact, a lot of women, if a dude look too good, facially especially, if he look too good, they'll question his sexual orientation. They will question his sexual orientation. So they don't really want that. Women will say, okay, they want a little bit of roughness in a man or something. Because it makes them more comfortable. Now, would they see a good-looking guy maybe in the media or something and say he look good? Yeah, they'll say it. But understand something with women. There's a difference between fantasy and pragmatic. At the lowest level, women are cold-blooded. Women are practical as shit. They're very pragmatic. At their lowest, at their lowest level, once you get past the emotion, they cold. Watch what women do. Pay attention. They get very cold. Shoot, the first assassins in the world were women. They can rub a woman the wrong way. She can fuck your life up, and she don't shed a tear or something. They cold-blooded, and they cold-blooded about what they want. Yeah, they can be moved by emotion, but then when they get past it, they pragmatic. Yeah, they had their fantasies and shit, and yeah, they can look at a guy and say he's good-looking, but that don't mean they're gonna fuck him. Because in order to fuck them, a man has to get them comfortable. And he got to have a rough edge. Shit, they don't want somebody going to look like he all dainty in the bedroom or something. They want somebody going da-da-da-da-da-da. That's why a lot of women will fuck with a dude. They say either a little bit of ugly or ugly sexy or rough looking. Because to them, that's masculine. And shoot, they want to be, but the big bottom line is their vanity, they want to be the pretty one. They want to be the center of attention. That's why when women get married, you notice, if you really think about a marriage, the husband, the future husband, he's just there. He's part of the scenery. They don't make a big deal. They don't make a big deal about him. Everything is centered on that woman. He's standing up there chilling. You know, everybody stand up when she come in. Shoot, I've known women get married. They make sure all their bridesmaids look worse than them. They make sure, you know, they make sure because they want to be the center of attention. But how they going to be the center of attention if they consistently going for guys to look better? And like I said, dude, get out here in the streets. How often do you see that? And you know what? I got to say something about that because you get a lot of guys and they'll say this and that, but their only thing is some like social media or something. Shit. And I'm going to be real. I've seen some of those dudes call themselves black pill talking that shit. Half of them ain't in the States. They think what's going on there. Bring your ass to Baltimore. Bring your ass to D.C. East Coast. Bring your ass to Atlanta and shit. New York. Bring your ass to Houston, Dallas. Bring your ass to L.A., San Diego. Bring your ass to any major city here. Really, some major cities, other places too. But and shit, go to some crowded places. They got people. It's normal to see a beautiful woman and you know what, the guy, he ain't gonna be in that same level. Shit, it's very rare. Even if you talk about male models and stuff, one is few of them. It's not even a big deal, because a female model, she can make $1 million. A male model, a top one, make 100,000. Because that's not even that much of a focus on that. Nah, the woman, she wants to be the prize. All the man has to do is be presentable. And no, seriously, I want y'all to think about that. How when you see, like, when some of these women try to bother to show who they with, like some IG women or something, at best, the guy might be close to her, but she's still standing out. At best. I'm saying at best. But a lot of times, how often has somebody seen just in public, shoot, even in the media or something, you see some, like, gorgeous woman and the guy ain't all that. Or ain't on that level. Shoot. And you can see that in media, you can see that wherever. Shoot, just where I live, and this ain't even a major city, just casually, I'll see some, like, fine, very attractive young girls, and the guy they with don't look like they on the same level. You know, even objectively, you can look at somebody and look at them and see if they got that fitness model build or model look, and they ain't on the same level, but the women happy. But the guys ain't totally jacked up either. Because they vain. Women are vain. In fact, you know what? Look, I'm just going to say this. Get these guys call themselves red pill, say, we understand a woman's nature. They do this and that. If you don't understand that basic thing about their vanity, you ain't shit. I don't know what kind of pill you take. It wasn't a good one. Seriously, that's the basic thing. I don't care. Women are vain. Like I said, Malcolm X told you. Malcolm X told you. They vain. As long as you understand that, that's half the battle right there. You learn how to, seriously, like a real player know how to work that vanity. Women want to be the center of attention. Shoot, if a woman goes out, if she leaves her house in the morning, and nobody says anything to her, nobody acknowledges her, nobody even looks her way, she will come home depressed. I'm serious. She will come home depressed. When women leave the house, when they go out, they want to be seen. It's their vanity. And so when they walking with a dude, the overwhelming majority, if somebody's looking at them, they want everybody looking at them. Like I said, you get some exceptions. Like, it might be an older woman and stuff. She wants that trophy. Even then, she still wants you to look at her. Because here's the thing with that. Her vanity still at play. Like, say you do get an ugly woman, she look up and get that really good looking man. She wants people to look at her like she the bomb. She still wants you to focus on her. You know, she want people to look at her and say, damn, she must got something going on to get him. It's about their vanity. And look, I got to share that because, seriously, some dudes, I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. And any OGs know what I'm talking about. Everybody got some real game know what I'm talking about. It's all about their vanity. All you have to do, you can get with a beautiful woman as long as your ass is presentable. You know, they ain't tripping over it. And especially I'm going to tell you something there, the more beautiful a woman is, the less she care about your looks. The less she cares, as long as you're presentable. Because they don't need you to look good, even if they thinking about having a baby. I'm going to tell you something. I'd never forget. I had this woman. This was if IG was around back then, because I had mentioned her to my private people. I mean, she was tall, light skinned. Even though she was black, she had like lighter hair, green eyes, all of that. I was dealing with her. I'll never forget it. She said, yeah, we had a baby. Her looks at the carrier. So I was like, she still was down for me though. Dude, that's all you need. Just be presentable to her. And really, very beautiful women, they look for all the other stuff. They, like I said, they don't need you to look good. They already know they look good. They're getting their attention. They just need you to be a man. And be presentable. Don't be some bum or something. Like I said, you can't be like bone ugly or some shit. Well, in private, if you got a big dick. In private, but publicly, you just need to be presentable. That's all you need. Seriously. Dudes got to understand that. Stop tripping. And stuff. Stop believing this shit. Because I'll say this. For the guys who even promote that shit, how's that working for you if you thinking? Because, okay, let's think about it another way. I'm one of the guys who seriously think women only go for men who look better than them. If you a 5, right? You a 5, and you think women, as a man, you would rate a 5. Or, women rate different, but we'll use the number system. All right, as a man, you rate a 5. All right, and you thinking women only go for guys who look better than they do. You meet a woman, she a 7. Okay. Basically, in fact, any woman 5 and up, you got kicked them to the side. So what you stuck with, 3s? And if you a 5 as a man, do you want a 3? Basically what you saying is that's all you can get. Is that what you want? Or you want that 7? You want that 8 or even a shot at that 10. Think about it. And I'm telling you, you got a chance. But if you had the mindset, oh, I have to be better looking than her. Okay, fine. Get that 3. Get that 3. Who's built like a water buffalo and with the disposition of a wild gorilla. Get that 3. I want you to think about that shit. Which one you want? All right? If you want to believe that, I can't force it. I'm just letting you know. But ask yourself, is that really what you want? Do you actually want to have that belief system? Because that's what it is. And like I said, just go out. How often are you going to see like a dime or a very attractive woman with a guy who actually looks even better? A dime. That means that guy would have to be an 11. What? You probably, the number of them probably don't number 1 million across the planet. I want y'all to think about that shit. Be realistic. And, somebody say, why are you talking about this? I'm going to tell you something now with me. And this especially after doing stuff like the Self-Improvement Summit, talking with people directly. We got to deal with real shit. People want real relationships. Not no bullshit, not no theory. Some reality. Like I said, you don't have to believe what I've said. Go out and check. Go to, if you at a public place, go to a mall. Go to any place that they're couples, Ask yourself how many of those couples the man actually looks better than the woman. At best, like I said, at best they might be equal. At best. But just tell me how many times you've seen a couple where the man looks distinctly better than the woman. Because I say, even in case, like I said, though, 2 major exceptions is an older woman. She got her boy toy. Then, she's sponsoring him. Or the woman got a plain face or even slightly ugly face, but she got a killer ass body. And you see her walk, you see that water on her ass and shit. And you looking at it and say, oh, okay, she pussy with that motherfucker. That's it. All right. So anyway, that's all I got for today. I get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.